5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Episode 24. I'm just here to be dad. The show about everything or nothing at all. No. The word no. The most avoided word, even terrifying to some, soul-crushing and emotionally hostage-holding to others. And for some, the word no feels like a gun to your head with nowhere to run. Yet no was more like a winning ticket. A ticket to the show. Starring everything you need to do better, scene by scene, bit by bit, line by line. You get to see everything you need to do better, and it's an opportunity to grow. The why behind the no explodes into flavor if you just taste and see. You're missing just a few minor things. No is but a dish, slow cooked, waiting for a few more ingredients. Just a few more to make even the smell itself compelling, ecstatic yes. From whomever or whatever made you experience rejection. And that's the same when it comes to failure. Failure is nothing but a roadmap to success. Because you never quite get anywhere if you don't take that first step. And right out the gate, that first step may lead to failure. And maybe even the second step, the third step, the fourth and fifth. But the lesson is never missed. It's not how many times we're forced to learn. Rather, it's how many lessons, no matter how many times it takes for you to get it exactly where you need it. Exactly where opportunity meets preparation built on the refusal to quit. The lesson, it's never missed. It's the application of education from that failure that creates the separation between continued failure and sustained success over time. That's why I love and I'm really glad and I can enjoy the unique dynamic of my children. Each one on their own individual quest to be great at whatever their dreams and or ambitions may be. Each one with their own temperament, their own character, and even character flaws. Their own battles, their own struggles, their own mental obstacles that they have to defeat. Each one on a quest, each one experiencing no, each one forced to grow, each one experiencing failure, and each one forced to look at the roadmap failure forged. I've mentioned this before, but when my son was in kinder, homeschool adjacent, he has so many learning disabilities, we needed the help of a team of teachers. Anyways, he got an award at the end of the year titled "Failure Leads to Success." At first I was offended. I thought they were making fun of his disabilities, but I quickly realized the significance of the award. My son is very, I don't want to say naive, but he ignores the fact that he's different. He doesn't dwell on it. He doesn't let it stop him. He strives to be and do everything normal kids do. Yet I'm constantly trying to drill in his head to screw normal. You're better than normal because you are uniquely and wonderfully you. His refusal to quit and willingness to find a way is the reason why his failure will lead to success. His refusal to not be defined by the failure, but rather stronger and better every time. Every time he gets up. It's eliminating the finality of failure and keeping your eye on the goal, yet even more for my son, the greatness of God. How dare we not get up? And he's come a long way from many failures which led to growth and success and I'm excited to see what's next for him the rest of this year. Azariah, one of four in the fire. Built for that heat, let them flames get higher. Each one of my kids has their own scripture, specific to them. And somehow it ended up fitting perfectly with their personalities and timely with the things that they had to battle with thus far in their life. For my youngest daughter, the joy of the Lord is your strength. For my oldest son, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. And for my oldest daughter, God has not given me the spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a clear mind. For my oldest daughter, fear takes a different approach. It attacks her in a way that freezes her mind and action when the opportunity comes to take chances, when the risk is high for failure. She often may freeze. She's a huge perfectionist. So failure is not really an option in her mind. She avoids it at all costs, which keeps her sometimes from taking chances, and at times even being hesitant when new opportunities rise. She is highly talented, both in school, athletics, art, and in life. The way fear approaches her mind and attempts to freeze her progress by stopping it before she even takes a step is a puzzle I refuse not to solve. I constantly remind her who she is, as I do all my kids. They all have a Jan creed. But for her, the emphasis on a clear mind and how God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a clear mind. I encourage her that through his love for her and her love for God and his power to clear her mind at any given time, God is big and he lives in her, giving her the power to overcome any fear and obstacle that tells her she can't. There is power in facing fears and embracing the failure as a lesson, as it propels her to try even harder things, facing even bigger fear and never refusing to embrace the fall, but thrive in getting up again. My wife recently took it to another level. Due to my daughter excelling in soccer and needing to restore some confidence as she deals with the changes that come with being a 13-year-old girl. The emotional roller coaster and constant mental battles. She created these really cool affirmation cards and even has her journaling every day, sometimes twice a day. I'm encouraged and blessed with such an awesome wife. Which, by the way, I'm Just Here to Be Mom.com and I'm Just Here to Be Mom, the podcast is coming very, very soon. My wife is pretty awesome and the world will know. For my youngest, the way failure approaches her is like that of a personal attack on the main character in a dramatic movie. She receives failure in a way that causes her to feel as if she let everyone down and must lament loud and for all to see. The failure in hearing no becomes the equivalent to me promising to take her to Disneyland and then getting there only to turn around while I yell, "Psych!" It's a gut-wrenching feeling. And I think it's because she always brings the joy. She always wants the fun to continue, and rejection is like you physically and mentally stopping her mission, her ultimate purpose in life. I'm learning new ways to get her to understand that everything isn't yes, and everything isn't going to be happy, but you can always have joy that surpasses happy. The joy of the Lord is your strength. The reality of failure, the the experience of hearing no and the rise from failure over and over again. The resilience we build to say no to even the thought of quit. Never is there a lane for quitting, and never will we stop, no matter how many times we fail or hear no. As a dad, I oftentimes wrestle with being satisfied with a quote-unquote good day. Like what defines a successful day? I get up super early and try to get a lot done all day, even into the night, late night, early mornings. Yet oftentimes I have a hard time feeling satisfied with the day. Never feeling like I completed the day in the most efficient and successful way. In turn, that leads to that feeling of failure. Telling yourself no to contentment because you feel you didn't do enough. You didn't do enough as dad. I've learned how to take time for gratitude in the small moments, even if it's a minute, 5 minutes, or even an hour. A daily new appreciation for simple things like sunlight, the beautiful trees, the whole earth that is full of His glory. It allows me to not feel failure in the moment, yet feel blessed for every opportunity. Enjoying the fruits of my labor, seeking to get everything I can out of the day by any means necessary, by the sweat of my brow. As dads, we learn resilience, the resilience necessary to build and the blessing to be able to pass on those lessons. And that callous, that dad unwavering will to never quit and continue to get up no matter how many times we fall. Life is a classroom. And as dads, we are always both learning and teaching at the same time. May we remain humble enough to learn and bold enough to speak up and teach when necessary. Today is not a normal Saturday. May we strive to win every moment. You versus you, in every moment, choosing to control the narrative. Happy Saturday. I pray that your day be filled with opportunities to show your children how you can grow from failure, how you can rise from falling, and how you can turn a no into an emphatic yes. I'm just here to be. You're just here to be. Dad. Have a great Saturday. I'm just here to be Dad. Thanks again for tuning in to I'm Just Here to Be Dad, the show about everything or nothing at all. I'm your host, Anthony Yan, far from an expert, but just a dad talking to dads and aspiring dads alike. My story, your story, that dad's story over a mic. I'm just here to be. I'm just here to be. I'm just here to be. Hey yo, it's hard to maintain, but I'm just here to be. Hey yo, it's hard to maintain, but I'm just here to be. I'm just here to be dad. Click, comment, subscribe, share. Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, YouTube. And for all things dad, visit